the judge to review and sign. So it looks like there's going to be a tax buyer for that property. However, at this time, we don't have a time frame. Our attorney advised that there's no required time frame for this tax buyer to pay the taxes and move forward. But their attorney indicated that they wanted to move forward and get it done, so fingers crossed it'll happen in the next couple of months. So as I know more about that property, I'll let you know. So at this time, the village will not be moving forward with abandonment for the 3304 147th Street because there's a tax buyer involved. And that's all I have right now.
15207.
15207 Lawndale.
Lawndale.
Our next hearing on that should be, I think, July the 20th or 22nd. And the judge will be issuing the judicial deed at that time.
Okay.
So, and as soon as the judge does that, the village will be putting that property up for sale ASAP, selling it as is.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. And welcome back, Trustee Crowley.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Ditto. Anything tonight, ma'am?
Oh, sorry, yes, I didn't realize it was my turn. I was waiting for Trustee Killelea, who's not here. Just a couple things this evening. First on my agenda, I have discussion of de-escalation equipment for the police department. I did send the board some additional quotes and documents regarding what type of equipment we need to buy, and the total amount for this is not to exceed $28,700 to be paid out of seized funds, not out of the village's general account. And I just wanted to see if anybody had any questions about that. Normally I would have waited till next week, but we have some deadlines with the quotes that we want to get in before we have to re-quote it. So I'm discussing it this week, and I will be asking for it to be put on my agenda for approval for next. All right, any questions? Okay. Next, I just wanted a few announcements. I wasn't here last week, but I do want to thank everybody who came out and participated in the village parade. I think I say this every year, but it was definitely one of our largest parades.
It was an awesome parade.
The weather held out. We had, it was a great experience. I just received the pictures when I got back today, so I'll be getting those to Jackie to put on the village website. But it was a great day. Thank you to everybody who volunteered. Some of our volunteers are here right now. Everybody who participated, everybody who came out, all of our floats, all of our cars. It just keeps getting better. So can't wait till next year, but thank you again to everybody who came out. August 1st, we will have our National Night Out. As anybody who's driven down 147th Street knows, there's a big hole in the Village Greens. I'm cautiously optimistic that it'll be fine, but I'm not optimistic that it will not be a hole anymore. So we have had our Public Works reach out to the contractor and ask them to please make sure that they have secured whatever construction they are still doing. So our footprint will be a little bit smaller this year, but anybody who's come out to National Night Out knows it'll still be an amazing event, and we will have tons of things for kids and families to do. And of course, we will have all of our departments there representing, and especially our police department will be there interacting and having conversations. We have a record number of vendors that have wanted to come out to have tables to provide information this year. So please bear with us with the dust, but it really still is the best place to have it with the type of electric and things like that we need. So again, August 1st. And as a reminder, August 19th is the Community Policing and Safety Committee's fundraiser for the Thunderbolt game. Those tickets are on sale now, and there is a website and QR code on the village website and also on multiple Facebook pages. Finally, we will be having our first Traffic Safety Committee event meeting on Tuesday the 25th. I think it's Tuesday the 25th here in Village Hall. That'll be our kickoff meeting, and we'll be bringing to the board our plans and how we're going to move forward with creating a traffic safety plan. That is all I have this evening, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Two things. Next year for the parade, can we not have a police officer lead the parade? Because it was quite the brisk walk.
Well, sir, I can honestly say that that was done for everyone's safety to make sure that we didn't have cars trying to come out and things like that. So we will ask them to slow it down a little bit. But, you know, at least you got your steps in.
I got my steps in.
That's all I can say.
It was a beautiful day. Thank you, everyone involved. It was just a great parade.
Kathy and I didn't get steps in. We got a ride.
Yeah, we saw.
Warm, but it was an awesome ride.
And you had to turn the heat on a
Yeah.
90-something
We did.
degree?
We
Yeah.
had to turn the heat on.
It was a cool car.
You want to, any updates on the police station? Anything you
Well,
want to say?
I mean, the only thing that I can say, and I think most people know this, we've said this a couple of times, we're 95% there with the police department. The only thing we're waiting on is our Illinois law requires us to have a certain type of generator installed so that we can, you know, run certain systems, especially in our lockup and things like that, in case the power goes out. Unfortunately, that equipment was ordered about 23 months ago, and it was due in May. So we are still waiting. Once that goes, you know, once that the generator gets installed and we're able to hook up the rest of the electric and do all of that, we will be having our grand opening. Everybody is biting at the chomps, I know. So I'm first one in line there. So as soon as we get updates, we'll let everybody know.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to department heads, Chief Hotwagner.
Yeah, Mayor, just a couple things. We do have a couple firefighters still off an injury. We're hoping to get one of them back within 2 weeks, and the other one in mid-August. With that being said, we did start a process of testing for candidates. We have 4 candidates we're processing right now, polygraphs and testing and all that. Hopefully, we'll have some answers by the end of the month, early August, for appointments. That's all.
Hey, sir. Deputy Chief Tavermina.
I just wanted to wish everybody to have a continued safe summer. Thanks as always for all the support from the community and the village, and I hope to see you at the night out.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent White.
Just 2 quick items tonight, Mayor. Zoning Board of Appeals met last night. There were 2 cases, both for special use permits, one for daycare to be located at Karlov and 147th, and the other one for the Bellamia Fine Dining Restaurant to have the outdoor area used officially as an outdoor cafe. Both of those are moving forward with a positive recommendation from the ZBA, and they should be coming in front of the village board soon. That's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Engineer Plato.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Director Redding.
No report tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Someone's going to be dusting after the meeting.
Attorney Murphy.
I have no report this evening, thank you.
Thank you. I don't really have anything either, but I told Trustee Caveney I would give a report on my meeting with Assessor Kagi. It was a fairly good meeting, a little over an hour and a half. He gave me an attachment here that I'm going to share with the board of all of the items that the assessor's office is working on to assist municipalities in getting all the taxes that should get. The one thing that I did share with Trustee Caveney was, we all know that vacant properties are assessed at a much lower value because they're vacant. And some property owners that own vacant property take advantage of that and leave it vacant for decades.
Are you talking about a property with the vacant building or just a vacant lot, or both?
Either,
Okay.
anything that's being claimed as vacant, they will no longer be allowed to claim that as vacant in perpetuity. They will continue to get assessed at a higher rate, each assessment, so they're working on that. There's a lot of things here. What I'll do is I'll share this with, if you could scan that and email it to the board, that'd be perfect. A lot of good things. I know you did attend a seminar. Assessor Kagi admitted that it's definitely possible that Bremen Township's assessments will go up, but he doesn't believe that is a direct correlation to your actual property tax going up, because they take into consideration the total EAV of the town to make that number up. So we're going to find out soon.
Yes, we will. The
So,
problem that we're having now is that we've got a lot of commercial property in town that's that are struggling because the property taxes are so high. And I know of 2 commercial properties in town that were for sale, and they had interested parties, but then the transactions never came to fruition because the property taxes were way too high. So I don't know how that's gonna get addressed.
I don't either. Give me the information and we can work on it. Okay, the only other thing is, I've been asked, and I'm proudly reporting this, Orland Park will be hosting the, sorry, I don't know what VAW stands for. It's the Fallen Heroes Memorial Flag. They will be displaying it August 4th through August 6th, 2023 at their Taste of Orland Park, which is on Ravinia Avenue in Orland Park. The VAU Memorial American Flag, 27 foot by 7 foot, is made from over 7,000 dog tags with the names of the men and women who were killed in action since 9/11, Global War on Terror. The flag also has 50 gold stars honoring families for the loss, and the state of Illinois has lost 260 military personnel during this period. So I'll make mention of this at every board meeting for the next month. So August 4th through August 6th at their Taste of Orland Park. I thought that was important. That is all I have tonight. Deputy Clerk Harris, I almost said Clacky.
I have nothing, Mayor.
Thank you, ma'am. Seeing there's no further business coming for the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
A second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you all.